Hi friends, now I am going to show the demo of how to create Spring Cloud Task. Spring Cloud Task is a microservice. So now I am going to create new Spring Starter project. I am going to name it as Spring-Cloud-Task. Package is com.spring.cloud.task. Click next. So I need Cloud Task Maven dependency, so I am selecting that and click finish. So now I am going to write my task. I am going to create one static class. Spring Cloud gives two types of runners. One is command line runner, other one is application runner. So in this example I am using command line runner. So I am going to implement command line runner. I am adding import statement. I am going to add my logic as part of the run method. So just for the demo purpose I am printing message. So my task is just printing hello. So to make it work as a Spring Cloud task, I have to add @enable task. When I add @enable task, it creates a Spring Cloud task. It works as a microservice. Now I am going to start my application. I have to create bean for this to call the run method. Bean public. After the bean initialization is done, then it will call the run method. So I am going to run. See, I am able to see the message hello. It worked as a Spring Cloud task. So I'm going to add extra properties in my application.property. I'm going to add the logging level to debug to see what is happening. So I have given the cloud.task package to debug logging level. So now I'm going to run the application. See, it's going to the simple task registry before creating the task, before going to run the task. So it's adding the logs. creating. Once after the task is done, it's adding the task execution. And in the task execution, if we see, it's giving execution ID, exit code, task name. By default, it takes task name as application. And start time, when the application is started, end time, exit message, if any message is there. If it has thrown any error message will be displayed here. And arguments, we have seen whatever the command line arguments we are passing, we will be receiving here. By default, Spring it gets this is so spring.out.answer.enable equal to always. Even though we are not passing any arguments, we are getting this. So now I will show how to change this task name. There are two ways we can add the task name. One is by using spring.application.name. So I am giving name as greeting task. Save it and run. See, now I am able to see the task name is changed to greeting task. When we have not given anything, it was printing application. So here it was taking the Spring application name as the task name. I can use another way like spring.cloud.task.name, whatever the name I want to use. So now also I was able to retrieve task name as a greeting task. So I can use either spring.application.name or else I can use cloud.task.name to give the task name. So now I will retrieve messages from command line arguments. I am going to give messages hi. See, I got message hi. Before my task, it printed the task execution using simple repository. So this time we got two arguments. One is the default one, other one is hi message. And after end we are seeing this. I can implement task execution and listener to do some processing before it is writing into the task execution or before it's ending the task execution. So I'm going to implement task execution listener. So it has three methods: on task startup, on task end, or on task failed. If any exception happen, it will be coming to here. If it is successful, it will go to on task end. So I will go to simple task repository and see how it is. So when I add @enable task, by default it uses simple task repository. It implements task repository. It has two methods, before startup and after completion. So this is create task execution. This is the task execution. That is what we are seeing in the log. When I enable the debug, I am able to see these log messages. One is task startup and other one is task end. On completion of a task. So complete task execution, we are giving it to log, and the startup we are giving the log messages. So if something goes wrong in production, I can see what is happening in my machine by seeing this log level. So by default it stores in memory hash map, or else I can use JDBC to configure these logs, so that if I configured any data source, all the messages, these debug messages will be going to the data source. I can see in the production what happened after. So now I'm here, I'm adding some print statements. So now I'm going to run my application. See, I got before my simple task repository. After that I have seen task started before my task is starting, and once it is done I got task completed. After this is done, it was going and updating in the task execution. Instead of implementing task execution listener, I can use annotation based. So now I will show how to use annotation based. This is at the rate after task. I'm going to add the input statement. So before my Spring batch job is started, this will be called. After is, once my task is done, this will be called. In case any exception, it will be calling failed task. So we can use either command task execution listener, or else I can use annotation based. So now I'm going to run. So it worked same. So both are same. So after putting logs into task execution, it came to before task and it printed the task started, and then it went to my actual work. After once the process is done, the task is done, it is coming to after task, and then it's going and updating in the task execution. So Spring Cloud supports 6 data sources. It supports H2, HSQL DB, MySQL, Oracle, Postgres and SQL Server. So now I am going to show how to store these logs in the data source, MySQL data source. Now I am going to MySQL. So I have connected. I am going to create a database. Task, Spring task. Create database, Spring task. use. I'm going to use the so currently there are no tables in my schema Spring Task. So I'm coming to my application. I'm going to set the data source detail. So I've given my SQL details, URL, driver class name, username and password. Now I'm going to start my application. I need to add the Maven dependencies for my data source. New Maven add dependencies. I need to add Spring JDBC. Starter JDBC. Add dependency. So it added starter JDBC dependency. And I need to add MySQL connector. MySQL connector Java. So all my dependencies are added. Now I'm going to start the application. See, I'm able to see it's executing task schema mysql.sql. So creating task executions. So if I go to my DB and check for the tables, it's created 4 tables: task execution parameters, and sequence, and task batch. So in task execution, it will be having all the values. See, currently it inserted one record, start time, end time, and the task name greeting, exit code, exit message, error messages. If I go to params, So I have passed hi message, so I got this message. So now I'm going to change the message and I'm going to pass. Now instead of hi, I am giving hello. So I got message hello. If I come here and see, so first message is hi and the second message is hello. Even if I go to task execution, I can see two entries recorded. So if something goes wrong in production, we can check here and we can restart the batch jobs. So thank you friends.